It is the evening of June 28th, 2014 in the moon Misamsota, the long rains, and I am headed on my way into the coulee under some ominous skies. We've had passing thunderstorms the last few days. They tend to come especially in the evenings, and I wouldn't doubt if I get hit with rain tonight, but I'm hoping that I don't, but you never know. Anyway, I have one main objective in mind for coming into the coulees this evening, and that is to leave a gift for the baby coyotes, the Coyote Pups. Just leave them an offering. I have some meat that I pulled out of my freezer. That's a little old, probably a year old, and the likelihood of us eating it is probably going to go to waste. And so instead of wasting it, why not give it to somebody who will appreciate it, and at the same time nurture the relationship a bit with the Coyote Pups. Even if they don't know it's me, on a kind of a spiritual level, I think it's nurturing. And this is a kind of a core aspect of relationship building in general. Whether you're going out on a date with a prospective loved one, whether you're having a meeting with the family, or for business, or what have you, food and eating, feeding one another, this is what binds us. And this is what we're missing primarily from our relationship, our modern relationship with the natural world. In fact, it's in a way it's frowned upon to feed the animals, because there's this sense that they'll become dependent on people. My perspective is we want as many other creatures to become dependent on us as possible. If we become a key species, all the more chance that a keystone species, all the more chance that that we're going to survive because of that dependence. And the relationship provides all kinds of benefits. I'm also leaving another offering tonight, I believe. If you look at my arm, see if I can turn the lens around so I can see. You can see I got bloodsuckers on me, mosquitoes. It looks like the long rains, the passing thunderstorms have launched a good hatch of mosquitoes here. So I'm going to get a lot of blood drawn as I move through the coulee this evening, for sure. It's already happening. And that's okay. I'm not going to swat at them. I don't care. I don't wear mosquito repellent. I don't put poison on my body like that. This is not such a big bother to me. So I'll live with the mosquito. The mosquitoes are needed anyway, because again, that feeding brings about life. So they're eating my blood. These are the females. They're eating my blood so that they will have that nourishment for their pregnancy, so that they can have they can put out healthy eggs and such. And when there's a hatch like this, this hatching feeds a lot of birds, and birds feed other things, and so on and so forth. It's all a web. It's all a web, and it doesn't hurt me to have the mosquitoes drawing just a little bit of my blood, minuscule amount. I don't care. So anyway, I'm headed out here. I did bring my my crowbar in case I want to dig some roots. In fact, I already dug a root just before I turn on this video recorder. And I am rucking my heavy pack, my weighted pack, about 35 pounds, just for a little exercise. And of course I've got my cameras with me and such to record whatever occurs down here that would be of interest to anybody. So we'll see if I get rained on or not, but it's no matter. No reason to fear water either. Yeah, it's just coming down off this slope, moving toward the coyote den, which is right down there. And I noticed this area that looked like some deer had bedded down in it. Just as soon as I looked at this, I raised my eyes, and here's the deer right there. Three mule deer. It must have been up here just lounging in the heat earlier. So I'm gonna choose a spot down here to sit, but I'm gonna take my package of meat and run it across the gully and leave it where the Coyote Pups usually play. few minutes, I'm sure. It's just that they saw me here and it freaked them out. I'm a lot closer this time than I was during my last visit. The deer, for their part, didn't go very far this whole time. I've been hiking down there to bring the food back this way. It's a young buck. Probably second summer. Probably still with his mama. Okay. It seemed like I was too much of a threat where I was. So I've pulled back to where I'm kind of in a position where I can see the area they come up at. I got a little cut bank there, but I don't think they can see me from their den. I've got a bush, a big sagebrush to kind of mask myself a little bit, and so hopefully now they'll come back out and check out the meat. Really, when you leave an offering, you're supposed to leave it and just walk away and let them have it. You know, it's not really the way that I'm doing it. It kind of mucks up the offering. Oh, here they come already. was saying right before he came out to eat was that typically when you're making an offering, you go and you set it out, you leave it, and you walk away, and you don't look back, because you've given it, and looking back is almost like taking it again, and in a sense it kind of can wreck the offering. But I think it really depends on what the offering is, because when you're trying to groom relationships with specific animals and that kind of a thing, the whole idea is that they know who it came from. And so I think it was a good thing that they saw me out there and they can associate me with that food. And I think that coyotes are intelligent enough. They're not going to associate all people with the food. They're going to know the face of the one person who brings them food sometimes. Look at this. You can see from here, this is the area of their den site. If you follow that up, that ravine up, it's not far before you get to a house. That's how close they are to the subdivisions. And yet, there are thousands of people living in these subdivisions on the edge of the coulee. And my guess is that me and Mahoney are the only ones who are aware that there are coyote puppies right down here, and where the den site is and that kind of thing. And this is, I'm not saying that we have huge awareness, because there's a lot going down here that I'm not aware of. I just got lucky to be here the other day and notice what was going on with the coyotes. But the vast majority of people don't even notice that much. I mean, they're aware that there are coyotes living down here, but they have no clue where exactly, and they don't know that there's coyote pups down here, and nobody else is going to come and do something like this. It's a rare thing, unfortunately, to have human beings who are aware of some of the things that are going on in their environment. Most people are happy to keep their senses glued to the constructed environment that they've created. Even when they're out here in the coulees, there's the paths and those kind of things, and people are not really engaged and aware. There's very few, very, very few. Even among the naturalists who are here, there are very few that are really engaged. I know some of them, and can't say that I know all of them, but at least the ones that come public with their natural inclinations, or with their naturalist inclinations, I know them, and there's not many. Not many. Easily less than a dozen, probably a handful in a city of around 100,000 people or close to, and only that many are at all engaged in any real way with the nature here, as far as I know.